right, diving right in. Welcome back everyone to another how to draw video. It's been a while since I've done a pony video, as you all know, but I'm going to be making one for you now, so hopefully you enjoy. In this video, I'm going to be doing an elderly pony based off of Granny Smith. So it's probably better if you reference one of my first videos, how to draw your own pony. I'll put the link right here. It just gives you the dimensions and ways to measure the first time you draw a pony. So as usual, I'll start with a circle for the head. It's going to be used as our measuring tool. So the elderly ponies are about 3 heads tall, the way the typical ponies are, but a little bit shorter because they're a little bit shorter as they age. So I'm just putting this here for reference. I measured the head and then I made another 2 lines. She'll probably end up standing maybe about there. And then I like to continue from the back of the head down to sort of just see where the neck will be. So the general shape of the body maybe comes out. Not even another head's length, it looks like, based on my reference photo. I keep wanting to extend this much further beyond that, but it looks like it's only about this big. If you notice, this is kind of tilted this way. The typical ponies, they're a little bit more up this way. This is kind of a sideways bean. Oh, and so I'm doing one of the poses that you normally see, so it's like a 3/4 pose. From the back of the neck, the back swoops down, kind of sinks down and comes up and around the rear, showing a kind of a pointy hip bone that you normally see in older horses to show that this pony's aged a little bit. The front chest part goes from being thin to kind of going wider towards the hips, and from here we can put down the legs. Legs start around here. If you think about this whole area being sort of the thigh, the knee goes down this way, the heel comes out just a little bit. The legs are kind of bent or curved actually, because showing that she's been standing for quite a long time. And same thing with the front. So the front leg starts about here and they kind of curve out, and make sure that you draw all of the legs at the same length just to make it look more believable. So yeah, the front legs come down like this, again curving more than normal. They're a little bit thinner than the main 6 ponies legs would be, and the back leg comes out this way. So the legs that are at the forefront are at the same level. The legs that are a little further away are at a different level. So drawing those lines kind of helps me, if that helps you. It's almost like her legs are sort of gripping to the earth. I'm gonna bring up her belly just a little bit and then draw the back leg. So her knee comes this way. Okay, based on your reference, I'll add a link to the reference photo that I'm using in the description below. I'm just going to be making little adjustments as I think should be made based on the reference. Moving on to the face is a little bit kind of in comparison to my first how to draw pony video. You can start with making a action line going this way, showing that she's looking 3/4 of the way to the left, and then another line that shows how tilted, either up or down, her head is. And that's also where I imagine the bottom of the eyes will be. The eye that's over here, I'm going to be putting in between this left line, the side of the head, and this middle action line. And then same thing with this eye. So they kind of look like it's shaped like an egg. And then from here, we'll make the muzzle, the nose, which continues down from this line. For an elderly pony, it kind of juts up this way, and there's actually a point where it just juts up this way instead of being a smooth line. It goes up this way just a little bit past the side of the face, and then this top muzzle part curves around this way, and if you want to smile, the line just points right back up. I can't wait for this cold to go away. It's been just lingering, like so annoying. Okay, and then the bottom jaw is what distinguishes elder ponies from younger ones. So it kind of, the bottom lip starts this way, comes out here. The jaw is pretty defined. Elderly ponies, apparently their ears kind of just, they point down, they don't stand up on their own. I don't know if that happens in real life, but in the show, this is how they show the ears. So they're kind of like a lamb ear, and like I've said before, the ears are about the same length as the eye. So you can kind of look at how long this is in comparison to how long that is. And then from here, her actual eyes just look a little more tired. So to show that tired expression, I draw a line going this way across both eyes. Elderly ponies have a little bit more of a tired expression, so their lids are a little bit lower. Also, one thing to notice is that wherever the iris and pupil is going to be, that's where the top lid is a little bit more raised, if that makes sense. So if her eye is looking this way, so kind of like this way. So yeah, she's going to be looking this way, and then the bottom lid also comes up a little bit because she squints a lot. This actually gets erased, this showing where the bottom of the eyes are. And then from here we can draw her hair. I'm just gonna do a simple Granny Smith style where her hair is pulled back into a bun. You just show that her mane comes down this way and goes up, kind of like a really cool faux hawk actually. And then there's a bun right at the nape of her neck. When you draw a bun, instead of just making a circle, it's better to make like one or two sides of it a little bit pointed. And her tail is also just pulled into a bun. And same thing, it's just gonna look like this, only a little bigger. There's one side of it that's pointed, and make this side of it pointed too. So from here, I'm going to be adding some more details that make her look more elderly-like. And if you want to stop here, you can if this is kind of that age range you're looking for. But if you want her to look like Granny Smith's age, like real elderly pony, then you can add some more folds to her skin, and I'll show you how to do that. So first we'll give her her nostril. We'll also erase most of this line showing where her eye is. Just on this side, add some fold right here to the bottom of her mouth. And she has some lines underneath her eye going this way, one right below here, and then another one that's quite long. And as you can see, I'm using my mechanical pencil just to make thinner, just to make thinner lines that stand out more. I'm at such an awkward angle. And with her hair, I'm gonna draw some lines showing just the direction all of the hairs are being pulled back into. Make a couple that are close together. And because gray hairs are kind of thick and wiry, you want a couple that are sticking out, just to make it look like she has those thick white wiry hairs. And again, some lines showing the direction of her hair. And same thing with her tail bun. Another thing to note when you're making like an older pony is to show more of the folds where the joints crease. So there's another little fold here behind the heel, and same thing after the knee connects to the rest of the foot, like that. And where these front legs start, there's a little bit of folding that happens right there as well. And also where the knee is, you want to show just a little bit of that. And this back leg, you can't really see the folding. I'll just show a little bit of the knee right there. I'm looking at my reference, and Granny Smith's eyes are actually a little bit closer together. So, I mean, I could leave that the way it is and it's fine. Yay, finished pony. She's so cute. Ooh, we'll add a shadow. And shadow for ponies is just a circle. You can go like that. There's her shadow, and she's going to be a pony who has a talent for making cookies. She's a cookie pony. This one will be chocolate chips. Kind of a funny looking cutie mark. People might be like, is that a cookie? Is that the moon? I'm gonna color her in fast forward motion and be right back. Okay, here's the finished elderly pony. I ended up giving her color on her hair and then just adding the lines in white to show that she just has some grays, because everyone has grays that come in at different times. I hope you liked it. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what else you want to see. I'm going to be doing other videos besides ponies, of course, so let me know what else you'd like me to draw for you. I definitely do these videos based on what I see a lot in the comments, so let me know. I also have links to my Facebook page in the description box if you want to show me your pony or any other drawings that you're doing. I will be uploading another video for you all soon. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time. We're safe inside.